Good morning, welcome to our exercise session this morning with me, Mary Parkinson. I'm just going to get us some music, guys, so just give me a little minute here. Let's see here. Do we fancy a little bit of Latin today? How about that? A little bit of Latin. Will this be okay for us? Alright, I'm not going to have it too loud, just nice and gentle just in the background. Just setting our timer here, giving you all time to jump in with me. Lovely. Good job. Alright my friends, welcome. So if you can join me live, you are very welcome. It's lovely to see you. I'm just going to check if anybody is there with us live today. Well done. Let me just have a little look. I have to say my internet has been playing up today, so I'm really hoping that everything goes all right today. Just checking that we're live on the right page. Yeah, I can see it now. Well done. All right, there we are. All is well. All right, my friends, so welcome to our nice gentle exercise and movement class today. My name is Mary Parkinson and I am working in conjunction with Rethinking Pain to deliver you just a 30-minute exercise and movement class, okay? It's going to be nice and gentle. You're going to work at your own pace always. We are going to work for 40 seconds, which is quite a long time, with a 20 seconds rest, okay? If you feel like you need a longer rest, that is fine. If you can't do the full 40, listen to your body always, okay? Always listen to that body, okay? We're going to use the chair today. So you need a hard chair, not a soft chair, something with a hard back, all right, and ideally not with sides so that we can move our arms nice and freely, all right. So we're going to do a little bit seated, a little bit of standing. We're going to mix it up a little bit today. I hope you enjoy this class and let's get going together. Well done. Just make sure, guys, that your area is clear from anything that could cause you to trip or fall. Have some water to hand if you feel like you would like a drink of water along the way. All right, we're going to start just with a nice simple little warm-up exercises. Lovely. So we're just going to come onto our chair. So just sit down on your chair. Try and have your feet underneath your knees. And let's just take a nice little shoulder roll. So starting, just lifting those shoulders up to your ears, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and then drawing your shoulders down. So take that nice lift, that nice squeeze, and that draw down. Lovely. Good. Take those nice circles and just draw them down there. Super. Take a little breather. Okay, we're going to have our next exercise. Just hands on our knees. And we're going to sit tall and we're just going to warm the neck a little bit. So what I want you to do is sit up nice and tall in your chair. Draw your shoulders down and now look over one shoulder. The other side. I've got a sore neck today, so I'm not moving as much as I would ordinarily, but just try and aim to get your chin right over the shoulder and try and keep your neck long. So draw your chin in a little bit, bring in your ears over the center of your shoulder when we're here in the center. Lovely. Come back and then let's just take that nice little turn there. Draw those shoulders down. when you take your rest, you can allow your tummy just to collapse. You can bring your hands onto your knees. You can give your spine and your core a little bit of a rest from sitting up nice and tall, because just sitting up tall is hard work. All right, we're going to stay with the neck. So sit up tall, shoulders down. This time I want you to take one ear to your shoulder and then bring it up. So take the other ear to your shoulder and then bring it up. So just take the ear down and then bring it up, and then the other ear. Lovely. And then just bring it up. Superb. Good job. Good, drawing that chin in. Trying not to move the shoulders. Well done. All right, here's our little breather. Let's start to move our spine a little bit, okay? So this time, just keep your hands on your knees. I'm just going to turn this way for you. All I want you to do is just lean forward. All right, we're going to lean forward. So just keep the hands there, and then just tuck your chin in. Allow your spine to roll, and then come up, and then sit up nice and tall and drop your shoulders. So just lean forward, nice flat back, and then tuck your chin to your chest. As we come up, round, and then stack up through your spine, nice and tall, and drop your shoulders. So just come forwards, tuck your chin, and then roll it up. And sit up nice and tall, rising into the crown of your head. Lovely, and drop those shoulders. Amazing. All right, my friends, we're going to stay sitting up tall. I'll take that little rest and just collapse in the middle if you need to, but just give yourself a little bit of support here. Oh, here is Fern. Hello, Fernie. All right, sit back up tall. We're going to bring those arms to the side, and we're just going to reach over there and then bring it back down. Now, if you feel like it's too much to take the arm over the head, you can keep those arms down, and we can just reach to the side. Okay, we can just reach to the side. So easier here, just that little reach, or that nice long arm. Oh, and here comes Ottie. They're both joining us this morning. Sit down, girls. Good job. Just breathe it in and then breathe it out. Take that nice big stretch. Lovely. Feeling that nice side movement through your spine. Superb. Good job. Okay, this time just hands back on your hips. Shuffle your weight on your knees. Shuffle your weight to the edge of the chair. So we're just on the edge. Now I want you to let your pelvis tip forwards off the chair and lift your chest. And then just come back. So just rock through your pelvis. So bring your pelvis forwards, lift your chest, draw your shoulders down. Hands on your knees. So we're just taking that nice little rock. Just rolling on those sit bones, lifting your chest. So feel your spine, feel it flex here, round, and then feel it extend. So you really try creating a big arch through that lower back. It's hard for you to see with a baggy t-shirt on that I've got here. But really try and move your spine, keep your shoulders down. Amazing, good job, lovely. Okay, bring your feet back to hip distance, all right? Now we're just going to take a nice little march through those feet, but we're going to come wide, wide, narrow, narrow, okay? We're going to warm up the hips. Just hands to your heart center. So wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Good, just step it out and then bring it in. Lovely. Really lift your chest. Keep those shoulders down. Nice. Lovely. Woo! Salsa. Good job. Nice. Good job. Now we're going to focus on the lower body a little bit now, ladies and gents. Good job, lovely. Now we're going to stay seated for this next one, all right? And now we're just going to drive one leg forward. So we're going to keep the heels down, so like a little heel dig, and then we'll bring it back. Arms are going to be by our sides, okay? So as you heel dig, a little bicep curl. So draw your toes to the ceiling, sit up tall, a little bicep curl. Lovely, ribs down, nice straight arms, rising into your crown of the head. Keep going, doing well. Lovely, well done guys, well done. Okay, this next one, we're going to have those feet slightly forwards, okay? And we're just going to lift up the knees. We're going to bring our arms out wide, and we're just going to tap opposite hand to knee, all right? And we'll change sides, so just knee and down, knee and down. Now if you can, as you lift your knee, try not to rock your pelvis back. So try and sit up tall. So we're really using our tummy muscles. Take your arms nice and wide there. So drive your fingers back. Down. Good job. Keep those shoulders down. Superb, lovely. Relax down. Nice little shoulder roll there. A nice little rest if we can. Okay, we're going to have our hands on our knees. All I want you to do is I just want you to lean forward and then push it on back. Okay, that's all I want you to do. But stay up nice and tall through your spine. Okay, so hands to knees. Just lean and then push. So lean and then push. Good. Lean. Take your elbows back by your waists and then come up. Good. Lovely. Lean and then push up. Now if it's too much, too quick, just do the movement but do it slower, okay? You do what you can do always. Good job. Keep those shoulder blades squeezing together. You're doing well. Yeah, good job. Okay, now we're going to progress that little lean, and we're going to lean forward, and then we're going to push up through those legs and stand up. Okay, then we're going to push the hips back, bend your knees, and sit down. So we're using momentum to help us stand up out of the chair. Okay, so lean in, bring that weight forward, stand up, and then sit down. Good job. So lean in. Press through the heels of your feet, stand up, push your hips back and sit down. Good job, let me show you this way. Good, now as we come to sit down, push your hips back, bend your knees, make sure your bottom knows where that chair seat is, and then stand up. Lovely, see if we can land softly. So if we land softly, we take more weight through our quads here. Just working those legs a little bit more. Now let's stay standing up as soon as we're up here. Okay, just come to the front of your chair. We're just going to take some nice little side steps to the side, and I want you to reach and pull in with your arms as we go. So as we pull back, really squeeze your shoulder blades together. So we come. Just a nice little side tap. Now this is quite quick, okay? You can do it slower. You do it slower if you need to, guys. Shoulders down. Good, standing nice and tall. That nice side tap. So we can go slower, that is fine, yeah? Just go slower if you need to. Squeeze together, squeeze together, squeeze together. That's it. Lovely. Good Good job. All right, little shoulder roll. Let's stay standing if we can. And we're just going to come into a nice little march, okay? And we're going to swing our arms forwards. If you need to sit down, you can sit down and march from a seated position. All right, let's go. So just take that nice little march. So just swing your arms like we're marching somewhere with purpose, okay? With purpose. Can we move forwards? And can we move backwards? Good job. Just keep it coming. Lovely. All right, take your little breather. Take your little breather. All right. Can we do one more for our legs? Yeah. Standing up if we can. Okay. We're going to come back to those little heel digs, but we're going to do them standing up. We need to sit down. Do them sitting down. That's fine. We're going to go slow first. So heel and then back. Heel and then back. Now bend your supporting knee as you bring that leg forward straight. Those little bicep curls, little heel dig. Good, really standing up tall, tucking your chin in, drawing your shoulders down, shifting our weight side to side. So we're challenging our balance there. Good job. Nice work, nice work. Okay, we're going to come back to those knee lifts now. And we're going to do them standing up. You need to sit down. You've seen them seated, so you could keep them seated, or we'll come to standing. Okay? So just a little walk through those heels. Are we ready? Nice and slow. So knee and down, knee and down. Now you lift your knee as high as you can. If it's not that high, that's okay. Just do you, okay? You do you. But try not to lean down to meet your knee. Stand up tall. Just stand up tall. Try those arms back. Good job. Just doing what you can. You're doing amazing. Come on, every bit of movement is great. Great for the mind, great for the body. Good for the soul. Yeah, well done. Just relax it down there. Just draw your shoulders back and down. All right, this next one, we're just going to come, we're going to keep standing. Hands on our hips, okay? All I want you to do is just to step back. I just want you to step back and then step it in. So step back and then step it in. Now as you step back, land on your toes and then bring it in. So again, this requires balance. So just step back on your toes and then bring it in. Now if we needed to use the back of the chair to help us with stability, that's fine. The further we step back, the more we're going to use our buttock muscles and we're going to open and stretch through the hip. Lovely. Take a little breather there. Well done. All right, my friends, let's give our legs a little rest and let's come down back to sitting on our chairs. Ooh, well done. Well done. All right, give your legs a little rub if you need to. We'll come back to standing in a moment. All right, my guys, my friends, just lift your arms up and then just circle. Just nice little circles, shoulders down. Keep those arms nice and wide. Yeah. Keep your shoulders down. Little circles. Can we take those circles the other way now? So just reverse those circles. Good job. Nice. Keep your shoulders still. Feel your shoulders working and your chest. Well done, relax your arms down. Ooh, little shoulder roll. Just release those shoulders. Okay, now this time, I'm going to show you this way. We're going to start with our palms facing up. Okay, and we're just going to push, alternate arms forwards. So we're just going to come forwards and back, forwards and back. Now as you push your arm, try not to twist your body. We're going to stay up tall. Lovely. Now just push so your arm comes to shoulder height. Push it away. Push it away. Good job. Lovely. Just push it away and we'll bring it in. Look in. Shoulders back. Superb. Good. Take a little breather here. Take a little breather and just roll your shoulders. Good job. Now, staying seated. We can be standing if we want, or we can stay seated. I want you to bend your elbows in, palms face up. We're just going to lift up there and then bring it back in. So as we lift up, the palms face the floor, elbows come to shoulder height, yeah? And then we just bring it back in. Lovely. Nice long neck. Superb, guys. Just lift your shoulders and then bring it back in. Good job. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Superb. Sorry. Excuse Ottie. Ottie! Nicely done. Lovely. Keep it going, guys. Let me just close the door. Stop. Don't know what she's barking at. They obviously think they've seen something. Well done. Alright, my friends. Let's do one more for the shoulders and the arms. Okay, then we'll come back to legs. So have your elbows up here. Just open wide and then wide. Good. So drive into your little fingers. Keep your elbows up. Working the backs of our arms here. Lovely. Shall we go both together? Out and in. Out and in. Shoulders down. Good. Squeeze it there. Boom. Boom. Now, like last week, we used some little tin cans, didn't we? So we could use tin cans. We could add in a little bit of weight or light weight to make it harder. Or you might find it's enough without. Alright, we're going to come to standing, guys. So use that little push forwards and bring it on up. And let's come onto our chair. So we're going to just use the chair. So I'm going to turn it round so that you can see here. Lovely. So now just fingertips, feet hip distance. We're going to sink it down. We're going to pause it down and then bring it on up. Good job. So we're going to pause it down, draw the bottom down, and then lift it on up. Good. Pause it down, and then lift it up. Superb. So nice and slow, just hover, and then bring it back up. Keep your knees in line with your hips and your toes, and then bring it on up. Good. Sink it down, and then drive it on up. Lovely. Good job. Superb, my friends. Superb. Okay, we're going to hold on to the chair. We're going to stand up tall, roll the shoulders down, and we're going to bring one leg to the side. So just stand up tall, feet hip distance. Engage your tummy, lift your pelvic floor. Let's take one leg. So we're going to take one leg and one arm. Okay, we're going to do the same side. Nice, good job. So just lift it up and then bring it down. Now this supporting leg, keep it nice and soft, okay? If it's too much arm and leg, just do your leg and just try and stay up nice and tall. So we're just moving it to the side. When we move our bodies, guys, it's like taking an oil can to our joints. It really helps mobilize them, helps really lubricate all the joints, which decreases aches and pains, helps them more freely flow Good job. Okay. This time, let's step away a little from the chair. All right, just a little bit more. Super. Bring your hand to the side. Now we're just going to lean towards the chair. So we're going to take a side bend. And then we're going to reach the arm over. Okay, arm comes down. Just a little side bend. So use your waist and then reach your arm over. Good job. So think about really drawing down that long arm down your thigh and then the arm over the head. Good job. Reach it down and then bring it on over. Lovely. Feel your waist moving. Try and keep your hips facing the front so the hips don't sway, hips don't lie. And then coming up. Lovely. Okay, let's change sides with our chair. So if you have the chair, you don't need to change it. I'm just going to change it so that you can see better. Okay, so when it comes to the other leg, all right, we'll do the leg and the arm first. So stand up tall. Just take that arm, lift that leg and your arm. So just lift it up and then bring it down. So let's just lift the arm to shoulder height. Right, a little bit high on that first one. Think about your leg. Try and keep your kneecap and your toes facing forward as we lift this straight leg. And then we get a lot more into the side of the butt there. And really helps to stabilize the pelvis a lot more than if we sort of allow the leg to twist and open. So we don't want that twist and opening move. We want to keep it straight. Well done. Superb. Step away a little more from your chair. Roll your shoulders back and down. Open up that chest, tuck your chin in. Lift your pelvic floor. Good job. Just keep smiling, guys. Keep positive. Keep this little voice in your head keeping you positive, all right? We don't want any little niggles. We don't want any negativity, all right? You're moving. You're doing well. We can only ever do our best, okay, with what we've got at that given moment, that given day. Lovely. So just do what you can. What you're doing is great. Just keep it going. Listen to your body. Okay, always listen to that body. Nice big side bend, and then bring it on up there. Good job. Take that nice shoulder roll. Just open up. Now we're going to use our chair just to stretch out that back a little bit and the backs of the legs. So fingertips on your chair. I'm just going to stop the timer, my friends, because you have worked really well. And we're just going to take a little time to stretch out, okay? So fingers on your chair, walk back from your chair, and now just let your head and chest hang through your arms. Drive up into your sit bones there. Hang off your arms. A big stretch through your shoulders, through your back, through the backs of your legs. Bend your knees and then let's roll it on up. Walk in towards your chair. Bring your hands behind your back, kiss your shoulder blades together and just lift your arms away. So we get a nice big stretch through our chest, through the front of the shoulders. Amazing, just release it down and take hold of one foot. If you can't grab your foot, don't worry, okay? If you can't grab the foot, you could put your foot on the chair, all right, and just think about bringing that bottom down towards the heel a little bit, all right, so you feel a bit of a stretch through this quad. Let's swap sides. So if you've got hold of that foot, just hold on to your other foot. You might find one's tighter than the other, more difficult to grab hold of. due to knees, etc. Draw that heel to the bottom. Try and have the knees together. Lovely. Release your leg down, nice and slowly. Well done. Okay, now hold on to your chair. Take one foot back and just drive your heel down. So square up your hips. Press into that chair a little, but press back into the straight leg. The heel presses down and feel that nice stretch through the back of your calf. Well done, let's step it in and let's try on the other side. So just step back, bend your front leg, drive that back leg nice and straight. Amazing, good job. Keep it there. Just 4, 3, 2, well done. And then just bring it in. My friends, just bend your knees. Take a deep breath in. Just rise it on up. And then exhale, just bring it on down. So just bend your knees, rise it on up, and just bring it on down. Superb. Well done. Thank you for joining me. I made this workout this morning a little bit easier. So let me know what sort you like, whether you like it a little bit easier. Some of the ones I've done have been a little bit harder. So please do feedback. We want to give you what it is that you need. So please comment, give me a like, leave a comment, just let me know. Well done. Guys, if you liked this video, you can watch it as many times as you want. Check out all the other videos as well, the other classes. Find something that you enjoy doing and that makes you feel good during and after. And don't forget, often the thought of actually exercising or moving more is more difficult than the actual process of doing it. Yeah, sometimes we just need to get on and do it and see what happens, listen to our body and just ease ourselves into it. Well done, my friends. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, whatever it is you're doing, and I shall see you next week, same times, Tuesday, 10:30. I'll see you then. See you soon. Bye.